Wait, that doesn't trigger my, Dude, if I land my W onto her... The thought. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Ezreal mid because we are playing AP Ezreal once again. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing for the build path this game, but I usually do enjoy going the mana item, but there's a possibility that I might do it a little bit different today. We'll see. Wow, Kale is gonna get zoned this hard? Okay, she is really making a choice here. I went for Cold because I'm versus a Kale, and Kale is such an easy lane early on, and then she scales later on. But, like, she just gave up a bunch of minions, did she not? So, I hope that I can, like, be super aggressive when she gets back in a lane again. Wow, she is really deciding to just never die here. I mean, maybe it's for the best that she plays like this, just to not fall behind at all? I don't really know. Got a free auto attack off. Still getting good Qs off. Another free auto attack. Ooh, Q misses, but that's okay. Okay, 3 CS to 12, plus also the wave is, like, somewhat coming back towards us. I'm just going to do a couple auto attacks here because she's stepping up to try to get that minion. If she does do that, I just want to hit her a little bit. With AP Ezreal got, like, buffed with his Q damage, AP ratio, and, like, some other things, too. So that's what we're going to be trying to abuse. His ultimate also does more damage with AP ratio as well, and a lot of, like, good scaling from other abilities. So he also does, though, have double scaling on a lot of stuff, so I might try Gunblade, which I don't believe I tried last time, just because Gunblade might honestly give us a decent amount of burst. Maybe having burst isn't that bad. The biggest thing is, do I want a mana item or not? I would say that's the, like, biggest thing. So, with Ezreal, you can either do 3-point Q max and then do other stuff later on, but what I'm doing right now is that I'm putting more points into my E, because your E damage and W damage is very similar, but your E becomes a very short cooldown by putting points into it. We're never going to be able to get that guy, but that's okay, because the good news is that I can just continue harassing this guy who seems to just not care about me getting so much first strike money from her. Your Q is something that lowers the cooldowns of your other abilities. Your E AP ratio is 75%, your W is 90%, and your Q AP ratio is now 40%. It used to be less in the past. And each time I land my W, if I use an ability and then land the hit onto them, it will detonate the W, and it will refund the mana cost of the thing that I used, plus refund the cost of my W, which makes me not run out of mana. So that's, like, the best way to understand him, where you can do really heavy trading using E-trades. And each time you do it, though, remember, you can get ganked. That's, like, the biggest thing. Because each time you miss, you also, like, expend a lot of mana as well. But we are up a significant amount of farm right now. And of course, my Ezreal ultimate later on has a crazy high base damage. So Ezreal and AP Ezreal can actually deal more damage than, like, even a late game Lux ultimate. It's possible because the base damage on Lux is 300, 400, 500. Mine at max is 750, even though the AP ratio is worse, and it usually makes up for that. So it can actually hit harder. And of course, it's like a global, and it goes all the way across the map. We're just gonna TV back here because I want to be able to just go buy something for now. I kind of want to try going Gunblade first item and just see what happens. So that's what we're gonna be doing. The Cole is because we're versus something that's so easy, and this will pay for itself, so I'm able to just, like, still harass, but also just get a free chunk of cash later on. And now that I have a global ultimate, if I ever land onto an enemy champion across the map, we can just kill them, potentially. No! No, I took a turret shot by landing my W because your W doesn't do any damage, but it still, like, causes aggro to take over? Bro, that sucks. Honestly, I'm so low that I think that I can't win versus her anymore. Because when I do this E max, that means that I have to be very aggressive with my E, but if I be aggressive with my E, I think that she kills me with her ult. Because she'll just ulti herself and just walk forwards, so... But Blitzcrank messed up. Kale didn't even help him with the ultimate, but they probably weren't really expecting the damage, potentially. I landed my W, and the W was detonated with my ultimate, which then did, like, a crazy amount of damage. Nice. You got her ultimate out. That's very sick. Still not doing too bad farm-wise as well. Pyke's able to assist a lot right now, which is good, because honestly, Pyke kind of falls off later on. Ooh. Well, I got her down to 1 HP, but I don't think I can kill unless I did something crazy here. I should have just continued using my Q to reset my E, because my ECD is getting so short that I could actually reset it so quickly that I could have maybe killed if I just landed it better. Oop. I'm gonna die. But it's an execute, so I'm kind of okay with it. Look, look, this guy's so free. No flash. No flash. I get an assist. All she got was EXP for me being super hyper aggressive. This is so good. Dude, if you ever try to do a dive and they don't even hit you, it's actually so worth it. Especially if you're going to be able to maybe even get an assist like that, because I was lucky that my teammate was like in the area somewhat. Boom! See, the Ezreal ultimate is already going to start hitting so hard. The Ezreal ultimate AP ratio is good enough that when you start also getting like dual scaling stuff, look at how much damage it does now. 453 on the first ultimate level. The first one. It's so good. We should probably do, honestly, Qmax next. As you can see, I can also chunk the crap out of her from my ability now. It's very easy to do that, and my teammates are also popping the heck off, kind of. And also because I have, like, unlimited mana, this is very nice. And in the future, I'm going to have a Omnivamp, so then I'm going to be healing not only from just, like, killing minions because of lifesteal, but from just, like, landing abilities onto people, which would be nice. Plus, I have the burst effect of the active itself. Okay, so Kayn was able to get all 3 grubs, but he sacrificed his life for it. I don't know if that was necessarily worth it. Obviously, this is, like, super good point for us, though. I have a ridiculous buy here, and I'm going to use my ultimate just to see if I could have stopped her base, and I did. Because now if I can, even though I have an ultimate, or a really good base, right? I think that we can maybe continue punishing. Because of how weak she is. Nice, little bit of damage. Because she can't really farm underneath turret very easily. Yeah, I have such a crazy buy here. We're just gonna base now, because I also have TP, and there's maybe a possibility that I should just TP back immediately so I could pressure ASAP. We have the boot upgrade to also have better pen now. The next item is just going to be straight up a Lich Bane, because I'm going to try to be super burst heavy AP Ezreal, where we just W, go in, use Gunblade, hit them with the Sheen trigger, which hopefully can eventually turn to the Lich Bane later on, and just do heavy burst with that. So I just used my Gunblade there just to poke her a little bit, as you can see. Of course, I have big mana issues, though. So, yeah. Just be aware that I might have to honestly stop spamming my Q so much on these waves, because I no longer have that blue buff from earlier. But this is like a really, really, really powerful point for us. And I'm just going to wait for the next Gunblade again, I think. We see that Kayn is bot side. There's a ton of people down there, honestly. What? I missed that? Whenever you go forward like that, if you're versus a mage, it could be so difficult, but we're lucky that we're versus something that's very easy. I probably would not be going forwards unless I saw in the future that I was... Ooh, okay. We're just gonna ulti the wave just to try to force her to stay. Because I almost, like, killed her there, right? Oh, I just hit somebody in their base, too, and triggered first strike. But all I did was W forwards, hit it, E'd, and then W does 310 right now, with, like, only a little bit of items, right? Plus, my E hits for 400, so that's 700. Not counting runes as well. The Q still hits for 300 despite the, AP ratio not being the best on it. It's still, like, okay damage. And we're Gigafed. Very powerful. My level 11 ultimate is coming up, and one of the other big buffs to AP Ezreal was that there is now a really good AP ratio on his ultimate. Oh, wow, his ultimate is actually 110? I didn't even know that. But there's a minion value for killing minions, and you can now usually get it strong enough to kill caster minions at level 11, and you weren't able to kill them very easily previously. So I just gunbladed her to slow her down and just did an auto attack. I mean, obviously Senna's a super, super squishy character, and my Pyke is kind of popping the heck off, so it's really making my life a little bit easier to play. If I ever land a full combo with using my ultimate first, that would probably be the easiest way of getting kills. But I have to use my ultimate and catch people off guard, though, to do that. We'll just poke her with my E. Nothing really landed, but we might as well try, because in the end, what's nice about Ezreal is that your Q lowers the CD of all of your abilities, including your ultimate, so even though your ultimate is a pretty long cooldown, you can get it back pretty easily if you're able to just, like, Q a lot on turrets and stuff. Or, not turrets, sorry, anything, right? Just, if you're able to Q anything at all, you can lower the CD of the ultimate. I am going to be basing, though, because I do have enough for my Lich Bane, and that will probably be the spike point that we were hoping for. I don't think AP Ezreal really works that well until usually, like, 3 items is, like, a super strong spike point. My team kind of threw the game very hard. But I only was close to killing the Kayle in the past, but now when I do it, if I land WE auto attack with this plus Gunblade, it might honestly kill them straight up, because it's just that little tiny bit of bonus damage on my Q now that I think can really impact how much more that we can burst for, because AP Ezreal is, like, kind of burst heavy champ. My teammates want to do Rift Herald. I could just go back bot lane and just TP, honestly, because she's just going to continue freezing down there and just doing whatever she wants, I think. Unless somebody wants to face check me. Dude, if somebody face checks me, I'm totally down to try to one-shot them. This Kayn is super squishy. He's full lethality, and he last was bot side at Raptors. I mean, Golems. That's where I last saw him. Nice. Really good kills. Kale still going bot side hard. I'll just TP down just to defend it because I don't want her to even, like, get any plates, possibly. So, I don't know what she's doing. I mean, I did the full burst, got her super low, used my ultimate, but the ultimate didn't hit her, but that's okay, because we can just, as long as we consistently land those Qs, reset our W and our E, because they're so short already. And then, if I do that, it's still going to hit really hard once I'm able to hit her again, because she has, like, no items so far. I'm waiting for this ward to not be seen anymore, because as soon as it's not seen, we can try to cheese her again. Oh, I was warded. No! Okay, well, they know, obviously. But I might be able to still kill this Kane. He's going to do his red buff, and as soon as he starts it, then I'm going to rotate over. Dang it, I just messed up. That's my fault, though. The reason why I messed up is just because I blast coned incorrectly. Otherwise, it probably would have been completely fine. I still think this is okay, though, just because of how strong I am. I got her super low. I just landed my E plus my Q onto her, so it chunked her. Oh, Pyke doesn't have his R. Never mind. I see. That changes everything. I also don't have enough mana here to, like, assist, really. I was wondering if Senna maybe would feel confident enough to try to overchase, because I almost have enough mana for my W-E combo. And I think that it would just straight up kill. Yeah, mechanical misplay with the blast cone. I should just walk into the brush, not even use the blast cone at all. That's okay, though. In the end, I'm still pretty happy about how that all went. They have a very, very, very squishy team comp. I think let's just try going a massive burst build, where we just get really high AP and flat pen. So we'll build one flat pen item here. There's no way to survive that, ever. I don't even know where the Ambessa went. I thought that Ambessa was with us, and then she just vanished. I thought she was literally right next to me. Where did she even go? I mean, 1,000 gold to them definitely sucks. I thought that there was somebody else there to protect me. It's my fault for going too far forward for Senna, though. Probably should have just done a little bit better E positioning. Overall, still very good, though. I mean, we're very, very, very powerful. We're still dealing crazy damage with our Q every single time. In fact, this isn't even the Lich Bane buff, is it? Oh, wait. Is it? My mom was visiting this week, and I haven't been able to keep track of League of Legends as well, so I'm just gonna Lich Bane wiki real fast. I'm kind of curious if it was buffed, because that is something that would be very convenient to know, because it was supposed to get buffed. Yeah, it was buffed. The Spellblade AP ratio is now 45% instead of 40%, and also the movement speed was increased to 6% instead of 4%. So this item, definitely, I would say, it should be built more frequently after getting the buffs on it, too. Plus, also, Ezreal kind of functions well with items with Trinity, or just Sheen triggers in the first place, right? Anything that's Sheen related is usually pretty strong on us in most of our games. Kale, of course, just trying to scale and get strong on her own. Well, I chunked the crap out of that guy if anybody's able to rotate over and get her, but it doesn't seem like anybody's really here. Not sure what happened topside for everybody to die like that. Nice, I was able to get him at least. Yeah, fighting Tryndamere and Kayn as Ezreal and also being like a super squishy build is terrifying. Because we died everything. Still not that bad though. Dang it, if you use your W a little bit sooner, I probably could have gotten her there. That's okay though. Do you want the turret? I kind of want to go buy my needless. Because I kind of want to get that death cap soon. To just increase my AP even more. My ultimate right now at 21 minutes does 1,000 damage. You can sometimes just chuck ultimates down lanes if you really want to try to get the minions and also hit a random champion. It's not the worst plan usually to do. Like, I got most of the wave, even like one melee, and then you can reset it somewhat easily. But of course, each time you do that, then you don't have your ultimate for a little bit when you could maybe benefit using it inside of a team fight and stuff to do stuff. That guy's almost dead. Oh, he only survived. Dude, I was wondering why I did so little damage there. It's because he has a Hex Drinker. He's so lucky. If he didn't have that, I totally would have killed him. I didn't realize he built magic resist. That's why I figured that we would just one-shot him, but I guess not. We have, like, a decent position to, like, cut them off from back to their base, but of course, I'm also trying to wait for my ultimate, too. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. It would be nice to be able to contest them on the way in to this jungle. Because we do want this dragon, of course. Just to give us a bit of a safety net, just in case the scaling does start coming through, because they do have some strong members of their team. Like Kayn. I guess Kayn's like somewhat strong, but I guess more like Tryndamere. They're going in through bot side? Huh. Okay, Kale's almost dead. Made her use her ultimate on herself. Nice. One shot by Kayn because all he did is just press a couple buttons, but honestly, I still got my ultimate off and I did deny a little bit of stuff, so I'll take it, man. If you're really going to commit that many resources to kill me, I'll also change up the build because I don't want to be dying one-tapped like that in the future. Although I think the game might just be over after that because it looks like my team is already winning it. So yeah, that was AP EZREAL. I do think that going for the burst heavy builds isn't that bad, although something that you maybe could change, I haven't tried this that much, but like a couple years ago, I tried Electrocute Ezreal mid, and Electrocute Ezreal, if you build aggressively, might be better than First Strike Ezreal. But regardless, I'm still glad that I was able to do a lot. We might even be able to get a game 2 of it. Let's see if we can possibly play versus something maybe a little bit more difficult and give it another shot. So thanks for watching again. Peace out. Have a great day and all that. Farewell. I did most damage. Kale did the least. I'm actually kind of curious if this Kale was autofilled. I'm just wondering. No, they main Kale, and they are Grandmaster, and they're last season Master Tier, 240 LP. Do they play Kale mid only? That's mid lane versus a Rumble. That's top lane. Top. Mid. Yeah, I mean, they clearly do play Kale. They probably just play Kale either mid or top each time. This was mid as well. So yeah, I don't know. I guess Ezreal is just that difficult of a matchup for her. All right, so thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next AP EZREAL video. We are versus a Victor, and he started E. Ow, that hurt. I'm just gonna start queuing this wave, because honestly, if maybe I just like focus on the wave and he doesn't, then I can just like play for shove and just reset eventually. Because you can either play for shove or harass, and honestly... Ooh, you missed, bro. Can't be missing those E's. I've played Victor before. You literally should never miss that, ever. And I got first strike, plus 10. Let's go. We do have a new build I'm going to be doing this game. I realized that if we go a Lost Chapter item, plus also Gunblade and Lichbane, plus like Sword Boots, we actually get so many stats that are Jack of all trades, triggers at 10, which gives you 1 ability haste per each thing, so you get 10 ability haste, and then when you get to 10 specifically, you also get 25 adaptive instead of 10, so I get to use the rune fully, which is, I feel like, kind of a convenient to have, I guess, so... He got really good hit onto me. I think that he also got the bonus burn effect onto me too, but we do have TP for a reason, because I don't think that I'm supposed to be ever beating this guy, especially during the early game. It's so challenging with first strike as well. Maybe if I had, like, Conquer or Lethal Tempo, but we don't have that, so... I think that I should just take my base now. I'm dead, because Kindred's already here. Wow. What? So Kindred was able to dodge the ward and gank our Evelyn and kill her and ruin that beginning of the game. Dang, dude, that sucks, and it also ruined my game, too. This Kindred's actually crazy at just, like, positioning herself well. That is really depressing, but, I mean, it is what it is. We'll just have to wait for a better moment, I guess. Ooh, at least Evelyn was able to, like, return kill. I mean, that's definitely good. Plus, for mid lane, Victor did get an assist? No, I thought that he didn't get an assist, too. Man, that sucks. That really sucks, actually. At least he missed his ability again. Also, this guy's, like, super disrespectful for the damage that I deal, so I got off a pretty dang good trade there. And you missed your E again. Can't believe how many E's you've missed, bro. Ooh, gotcha. Ooh, I would have killed him there if he got hit by that, but he didn't. Nice. Big. No, he's able to base, but that's okay. I mean, there was no way to stop him. Now, the problem is that I just got, like, really good trades off and stuff, but is there any way for us to gank him, potentially? Because he's gonna come back and he's gonna be strong as heck now. Since he's just, like, up the potions and, like, he just based and was able to buy. Which is a problem. Ooh, see, and now he's actually landing his abilities, too. Definitely makes it way harder for me. But, nonetheless, I mean, we will attempt to just continue farming at least a little bit, because if we can't, then we're just gonna lose. I will just have to base, like, after this, probably. I don't have mana. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Never mind. Oh my goodness, that was scary. But I'm alive, which is good. I can't stop that. I'm sorry. I got the pressure that I'd had earlier, but he has TP, so he'll be able to come back pretty easily. And we will just buy a Dark Seal on this, because I know that or just Dark Seal's, like, not that inefficient cost-wise. We see that Kindred's heading bot side, but Evelyn was able to gank first, and she might be able to land Q onto that guy, which does mean that's a free kill. And the minions are in a decent spot for me to get them now. Ooh, you stopped your base, bro. You also are, like, super low on mana. Damn. No, he's gonna use his ultimate to push? No. The good news, though, is that he might actually position himself in such a way that I can just stop his base here if I just ulti. Still. Ooh, and I hit him, too. And that's also gonna hit the next wave that comes in, and I probably can still shove in the next one somewhat well. Because it will come in kind of low, so then I can just reset and go by, hopefully. The most important thing is that this wave crashes. Whoa. Okay, well, I don't know if I can get to that fast enough. I don't even know if I can kill this guy. Yeah, I'm actually so worthless because I have no items. Oh, it's just the worst type of game for all of the outcomes that's happened. I get pressure mid, things happen that are good for me, but then I throw it away. And it's our choice. I made the decision to try to chase somebody when I shouldn't. But boy, does it suck when... Wow, this Kindred is literally so aggressive and she still died. I'm actually more upset that I'm just, like, missing out on farm, because honestly, Victor hasn't done good at laning into me at all. He's, like, only up farm because I got myself killed twice to the gank. Otherwise, I would be even with him, which is really good because this matchup sucks. So I'm really sad that I just haven't been able to do that. Got a little bit of damage onto him. It's not the most, but it's not bad either. A little bit of poke damage onto him again. He lands his E, but I already chunked him really hard. I guess I could save my ultimate because he still might stay. He could base, though. We'll see. Despite the 2 deaths early on, I don't think that we should... Oh, okay. Wait a second. Oh, he still died. Never mind. I have to commit for it. I am not leaving without a kill in that situation, ever. It has to be done. It has to be done. So the Blackfire Torch instead of the Ludens is just because it has way more CDR, and I feel like that's just, like, better to have. That's why I want it. Honestly, I usually would go... screw it. I still will go Sorks. I'm pretty sure that I have to go Sorks because otherwise I don't have 10 different stats, too. Because maybe I need the Omnivamp. Because getting the Gunblade later on will give me the Omnivamp, but then I don't build any items that give Pen, do I? Until much later on. And I don't even think that this does it, because we're going to go Lichbane and Gunblade as our next 2 items, which will give us good dual scaling, but also good healing and good burst, too. You'd be surprised. Well, Victor is, of course, always gankable if he steps up, specifically. But thank you for the heal. Ouch. I just chunked the crap out of that guy. Evelyn's a little bit low. I mean, not Evelyn, Kindred. Alright. I'm just gonna continue farming this for now. I mean, looks like there's gonna be a top dive, and We see that Victor is also kind of rotating, but not. Oh, he definitely knows that I'm here. Ooh, gotcha at least. I kind of wanted to just hit him with it because I felt like it could be the most beneficial way of damaging him. I'll just back off because honestly, I'm just like getting myself baited here. We see that they're still top. I should have not played as aggressive because the Evelyn could probably look for a better gank if I'm not trying to pressure him away so easily. Oof. Look. I'm gonna let myself get so low here because I think it's worth it. Because he is literally way too far up, so he should just die here. And you literally burned your flash. Alright. It was a 1-for-1, which was definitely good by him, but I don't know. I feel like in the circumstance, I'm just somewhat okay with it. Just because flash is a super long timer. I would have always tried to, if I was in his position, try to kill me, but sometimes when you burn flash, especially versus like Giga Assassin characters that are invisible like Evelyn in the future in teamfight, he might just die immediately, and that flash could have been very useful for that when just getting a single kill is just some money to finish an item, and finishing an item isn't like as important as fighting over a dragon or something, you know? But he got me good. I'm trying to be dumb, so, like, he thinks that he's safe, but then as soon as Evelyn shows up, he's just gone, right? Why did you use your ultimate like that? What? Why did you use it so early? Okay, well, whatever. I mean, what am I supposed to do about her using her R like that? What? Did she think that she was gonna get one shot? Maybe? There's no way she would have ever gotten one shot, but okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I guess he's just too fast. Got it. My fault. Thought it was free. Don't know my limits. Dude, the amount of damage that I just did to Lulu to almost kill her is kind of funny. I almost got a big shutdown from her, too, which is kind of crazy to think about as well. Like, I could have just generated so much money for myself if I had hit her there and got her. Dude, if Nami stuck around... Ow. Is anybody low? Would she go back into her jungle? I don't know where she would be, so honestly I would rather... Oh, Jace got her. She was sitting in that brush. Dude, I just should have thrown it. I could have been my kill instead. Well, I mean, for some reason, I guess that I can pressure Yunara out, even though I'm, like, weak as heck, which is nice. Bro, I like have no items and I almost killed her. What? I don't even have one item yet. I mean, I do think that AP EZREAL honestly scales really well. It's just that his early game's honestly, like, so miserably bad. Dude, there's no way to help that guy, is there? Oh my gosh, I didn't know these were up. Now I'm just gonna waste my time. I need a base really badly. Because I don't even have a single item yet, which is pathetic. And you didn't kill him because, sadly, he got saved by his teammates. I might be able to still TP down to assist, though. Nice, dude. What? How did they make the mistake of this fight? How on earth did they actually lose that? That's crazy. So Kindred had W on her, and she probably thought that when I used E forward, because she was further away than Lulu, it wouldn't kill her, but it did, because, I mean, I'm gonna dish out so much because WE combo is, like, super good. Nice. Fight, everybody. Because we're kind of, like, losing right now. Ouch. That hurt. It's okay to use my R here. He's leaving. Okay, I got a little bit of poke onto him, but Kindred's gonna loop behind me and try to kill me, so I have to leave badly because, yeah. I don't think I can beat her. Whoa, she's going magic resist. What? Warded here. Ooh, I hit you. That's crazy. Nice kill, bro. I'm glad you set me up to make that so much easier for me. Is there a chance that Kindred is possibly looking to kill Evelyn? No. They're kind of low mid. How much damage does my ultimate deal? 800? Yunara might be able to be killed if I land a good hit. Maybe? Oh, does he die anyways? No, he did. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna look for somebody else now. I tried using ultimate just in case, you know, try to time it correctly, but Jace already was able to get the kill, and that's always good. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about him obviously getting that. I can still probably face this Victor okay. Our spiking is coming up. Ooh, Victor, bro, why do you play up so far every single time so Evelyn's always gonna be picking you, brother? I don't understand what his decision-making is. I mean, as soon as I realize that I can't come back because of the deficit that I got, because of the Kindred killing me a couple times, you have to play safe. Like, this guy is just not playing safe at the correct timings, because playing safe is good. You can't just perma-be aggro all the time. You have to look at people's positioning and stuff. Maybe, like, ulti here, just to try to assist in case. Definitely dead, but, I mean, I can't really, I needed Evelyn sooner, and he kind of just ran me down because that's what Victor does. He has a slow move with his evolution, and he also has a speed up move, and he was hitting both the slow and the speed up, and I also don't have, like, many items yet, so I'm not going to dish out that much, right? I didn't have my Lich Bane completed, and the Gunblade healing probably could have been, like, really substantial for keeping me alive and all that. Nice kill. That's nice. I mean, they're not on that, are they? Because Kindred just... There's no way. I'm just going to ulti here, and I don't know if it will stick on anybody, but if it does land, it will be really nice. Oh, what? Dude. Oh, it hit Victor. Yo. How much damage? Oh, it did like half of his HP. I just took this guy's cannon so hard. That was actually so rude. I shouldn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. My bad, my bad. Oh, I killed her. Guys. Wow, Kendra did not really expect the Ezreal damage to come through, huh? I guess. I'm not really sure. I just saw a moment that I could maybe go in. I decided to take it, because I know that my burst is really high at this point. And it's going to be even more insane once I actually finish this Gunblade, too. Oh, I got her, too. Okay. Wow. I think it's not strong at all. Okay, dude. Not a believer of this. What? That doesn't land? I'm scared. Nope. Feels kind of difficult to catch then. What do I want to do with my, R here? Dude, this is only because they... are so... Evelyn, what was that? Bro. I feel like, I don't know. I guess I just need to play more aggressive with how I played it. Maybe it's my fault. At least you were able to clean it up, because honestly, I think that this was one of the worst possible things that could have ever happened. We should have... We're losing so much here because they can maybe still do Baron. Victor has been pushing this entire time and nobody caught the farm. So we're falling super far behind in that way. And, yeah. This is, like, the... We had numbers advantage and lost. That's never, ever, ever good. That means that you are, like, GG status. Of, like, the next 30 seconds of the game, at least, right? Obviously, people respawn and stuff. But it can get so bad so fast when bad plays like that happen. So yeah, we have the Jack of all trades, bonus adaptive, 25. We also get 10 ability haste too from this. And now we just go like something like a death cap to increase my AP further. Huh, misses everything. Wait, that doesn't trigger my Dude, if I land my W onto her... The thought. She thought. What? Oh, he used his ultimate. I was like so confused. My team's kind of fighting really hard. One tap. Oh my gosh. Dude, I wonder if there's no way my microphone just picked that up, did it? But there's, like, a lightning storm outside, and that's probably, like, the loudest lightning I've heard in, like, the past, like, 8 years of my life. Holy sh... That scared me. Is what I would say if I was scared, but didn't. Alright. Anyways, the last fights have been going so well. Of course, getting the Baron and stuff is going to be, like, super, super good, because that is just going to enable us to be even stronger in the future team fights, and also we can finally start pressuring their base, because honestly, they have a lot of wave clear on their teams, and it's kind of difficult to win versus people that have a lot of wave clear. I'm just going to use my ultimate here, because it might land on somebody, and if it does, I can dish out quite a bit of damage, but also get, like, a pretty good amount of first strike money for myself. And then we'll just base, and I'm extremely, I'm like one-shot status 4. I've been saying extremely strong for so many times this. Take a shot every single time I said it. I'm like one-shot status, right? If I press W and E, 800, 1700, or not 1700, you know, 700. So we have about 1500 damage. Gunblade, which is 1900, doesn't count Q as well, which is 600. Plus also I have Lichbane, and Lichbane does 328. So we deal like 2000 damage burst with just one single trade. Of course, this is only probably to people that don't have magic resist. Kindred has magic resist, so I do not believe that I can do it to her, though. My team's doing pretty good on their side, huh? Victor, really thought you could step up versus me, bro? Really? Really? Okay, Kindred got me. You did it. Wow, she's still alive, too. But I think that the game is over. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll, of course, look at the damage dealt and all of that. But, dude, it'd be kind of cool if we didn't end. Because I am totally down to buy my death cap. Because I want to see how easy it is to maybe kill a tanky character. I kind of want to fight a tanky character 1v1. So hopefully Zahen... Aw, dang. He died. Oh, wait, but Yanara's back alive. And this is... Dude... Do it. Kill everybody. You got this. Oh, that did like half your HP. That was a lot. Okay, Kindred's still here. She's doing the best to catch these guys. Is unable to. The Jace is really deep into enemy territory. He is not able to win, maybe. So they might not know that I know that this shows this area. So if I just kind of... Oh, but she has Maw, though. Maw? I just want to see. If my Q lands, I wonder if it would have been able to kill her or not. Let's just go top and descend. $1,000 damage exactly on my W. Ooh, spooky. We need to clear out that ward. It's like really important. Because that ward sees where we're at here. I don't like that. No! Help! Okay, fine. I wanted to see if I could one-tap her. I think Evelyn's just ending. But wait a second. I just ulti their base and maybe it kills Yanara. Oh, It would have killed 2 of them, I swear. Oh, man. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the game 2 of Ezreal. Maybe this is a more realistic build of, like, how you should be building him. I feel like this has been the best one so far. I like that it gives me good CDR. I like that I utilize all of my runes correctly. And it feels pretty strong when it spikes, in my opinion. But anyways, peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ezreal in Arena section. We are starting off with some prismatic augments. Orbital laser I feel like is usually best with things that have crowd control, and we don't have that, so we'll just reroll that. We have Doomsayer for curse power. We have the auto cast of Wildfire, which I've done a few times, so I don't think I really want that. We have my attacks give me movement speed, and I get attack speed based off of movement speed. For Ezreal, probably not, like, the craziest thing ever. And then we have a stat anvil thing. We could try to do a stat anvil run, I guess. Could be interesting. Let's do lethality first. And then magic pen. And then lethality. And then might shard to end it off with. So, stat anvil run is that after you get 10 stat anvils, there's a chance to find the shard holder, which increases all of your anvils, so you just get crazy stats, makes you just very tanky and stuff. Usually it's mostly fun just because you scale, I guess, for, like, damage and stuff, and sometimes you can scale so hard that, like, you can cause certain effects to be, like, so powerful. Where you just press W and, E people, and then you just beat them. So let's hope that we can do that, maybe. This other Ezreal does have something that's so strong for him, which is he has Draw Your Sword, which causes them to be melee, but when you're melee, that just means your auto attacks, and Ezreal, of course, really enjoys just shooting people with his Qs from far away, and it increases your AD by a percentage. And you also get other good things, like 15% movement speed is really good, 25% lifesteal is insane. So later on, when he has, like, better items than what he has now, he can get so powerful from that. Why did I generate money? Why do I have 4 extra gold? The Poppy one is so insane for if we, or the Fiddlesticks. Honestly, they're both good. This would suck, the Evelyn one, because this causes the game to be super short because all teams are set to 50. The Poppy one is that we get 2 prismatic stat anvils right at the beginning. Stat anvils that are given to you through rounds do not hinder getting the shard holder. So this is insane because you're not allowed to buy items to do this strategy. But this is not buying an item. This is giving me an item, which is completely different. So we have a Hemomancer. We have something that will give us bonus AD for the rest of the game and refresh my ultimate CD, but I feel like Hemomancer just sounds more goofy because I probably will find Omnivamp Shard eventually. It's maybe not going to be the best early on, though. What do I want to do? Yeah, we'll just take that one. And Hexbolt is okay. Sanguine. Oh! Sanguine, I guess, could have been more healing related, I guess. We'll take Mirage Blade. I should have bought Anvil here, but I kind of took my time with choosing those. Mirage Blade is on hit, reduce the cooldown of your dash and blink abilities by 20%, so it's just going to make my E even more powerful when I just go in and start hitting people. And my Q also triggers on hit, so technically I can reduce it even further. It's not like the craziest thing ever because it reduces the cooldown of the remaining cooldown, which of course is already something that's going to be like somewhat short, but I mean it's okay. Nice. Dude, my Thresh is kind of popping the heck off. Also, I'm doing a pretty good job at landing most of my Qs during these fights too, which is definitely helping out quite a bit. It also gives, like, decent stats, too, I feel, for, like, 65 adaptive and some attack speed. It's not bad to have attack speed on Ezreal because, I mean, you still can do auto attacks quite frequently to really pop off. Wow, you take that so fast. Holy crap, she just took it right in front of our face immediately. So we have Mirror Image, which can cause us to have the clones, but we don't really have that type of build. We have Home Guard, which of course can give us crazy movement speed, but that doesn't really benefit us, I would say. Calculated Risk, which causes us to have a gold augment. If you have 2 or fewer augments, gain a prismatic instead. And I can't reroll anymore. I feel like I kind of want that. Fill your remaining augments, or I can become melee as well with silver augments. Oh, we'll take that. I mean, becoming silver, I also didn't buy another anvil, I know. Too busy with talking about what I'm doing. That's okay, though. I mean, I feel like having that one single anvil probably would have been a silver one, because most likely the chances, of course, are always against us. Oh yeah, I'm a melee character. I need to remember that. Dude, I mean, they are getting crushed. I don't feel like there's any chance of us losing this, right? Even if this guy hits me the entire time, I just don't die. I'm just way too tanky already. Now that I also have Draw Your Sword, I was going to go, like, mostly AP. I mean, we can still do, like, multiple ways of playing this. Wait, why do I have the Omnivamp thing already? Oh yeah, Draw Your Sword gives you the... I literally said that earlier, too. The 25% lifesteal. Yo, see? We got it to trigger so early on. So we have 500 bonus health, and then all of the damage in this red aura around me, I get healed for it, even if it's my allies who are dealing it, too. Lethality. Lethality. Ability haste. Health. Ability haste. So we'll mostly go AD for now. I mean, we do have 9 already, and you can see that my amount of ability haste isn't too shabby just yet, especially because we have 2 prismatics early on. It definitely makes it so much easier to do a stat anvil run. At max level, they buff this. Dude, I didn't know that they buff this. It's 20%. It used to be 10%. Unless maybe it's 10% for the, like, the silver, and maybe the prismatic one always was this. I don't really know. Holy moly, I deal so much damage right now. I am so powerful. We are giga strong. Yeah, so like with the shard holder, what you'll find is that instead of an anvil, it will just say 20% to 80%. And then the 20% to 80%, if it's a really bad roll, like 20, like, I mean, that's the lowest roll, right? You could not take it and try to search for it again. And because we're winning, I'm pretty confident that we should just search for other ones. Why is it not showing this? Total number of stat anvils provided, 5. Wait, when you upgrade it, it gives you another one? Just one? Upgrade collector. You can't buy items, so that doesn't really work, so we'll just do this. And we'll just increase our ED, because also we're getting more value out of this, since we have the, this, which increases our ED by a percentage. So we already have 300 AD, which is honestly pretty good. Because I only have 45 here, as you can see. It's just because of the percentage value, plus also adding everything together has been pretty dang strong right now. My ultimate CD is only 25 seconds. That Thresh is dying so fast. I mean, I clearly know that walking into Alawi usually isn't really the best move, so I'm trying to kind of stay away from her, because I just don't really trust for me to deal enough damage to kill. Wow, he saved his ultimate the entire time? But I was able to turn it around in the end. I got off a really good ultimate. I still was able to reposition myself after the Moo ultimate, and the Thresh is also very, very tanky all the time and is really useful. 76. Whoa, it goes up to 100? Whoa, I didn't know that they changed it. It goes up to 100 now? The thing is that in the previous iteration of Arena, it was a long time ago, this, when you got it, you could still buy items. When you get it now, it just removes the ability to buy items ever again, so we'll never be able to buy items ever. But that's okay, because, I mean, that's a really good roll for us. So we'll just continue getting more ability haste and stuff, and, now, of course, everything increasing by a percentage is going to be even crazier. I mean, I have 106 lethality. That's really, really, really strong. And then we get the other calculated, or stats on stats, right? And I increase my stuff by a percentage again. Oh, dude, my team's just leaving me. Please help. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. I don't know if they can res me, but I maybe think that they're strong enough. Yeah, it looks like Thresh is very tanky, so thankfully he'll be okay. Boom! She dies so fast to us. I mean, we deal true damage to people when we land our Q. This hits for 800 damage. And, I mean, of course, that's like a pretty significant amount. So, we don't really care about any of these, and I have no rerolls because I took the calculated thing in the future. Which means that we just immediately upgrade this instead, because it increases our AD and health percentage and attack speed instead, which is just better. Once I get to crazy ability haste, it's going to be goofy if I can get a bunch of ability haste, because I feel like I already deal a lot. I mean, we have 420 AD. Still 2 more augments ready, too. He has Magical Girl, Self-Destruct on her. She has Clown College, Self-Destruct, and Divine Intervention with, like, being able to jump in and survive for a while, I guess. Dude, honestly, it's so awkward auto-attacking people, I just realized. That hit me? Oh. Okay, well played. I think that I beat this guy if I just stand still and just fight. Holy crap, I didn't die. I ran away from Elise so fast and I somehow survived. Nice, and I didn't even die there either. We definitely did enough for that fight to succeed. The Gnar almost killed me. I mean, he is pretty strong himself. Good luck killing me later on, because usually I feel like stat amble runs get really crazy if we just get another augment this game that maybe can somehow be gold gen. I feel like gold gen usually goes so nuts on this type of gameplay. Dude, everybody's below 50, so everybody's going to choose that on their side. The Garen one is everybody beneath 50 gets 20 health, and of course we haven't lost a single round yet. So... Oh, it chose me. Whoa. Let's go. So we could get a prismatic stat anvil, which I think is probably the best thing here. And I was hoping to get a fortune shard to get money, because that works with the just getting more anvils, and with the shard holder you can increase that amount, but we didn't find it. We can increase critical strike damage, tenacity, or omnivamp. Honestly, we already have a lot of omnivamp, and I feel like just having a little bit of tenacity could probably be okay, because since we can increase it by a percentage, now I have about 50% tenacity, so every single time I maybe get CC'd by a Moo, I'm not just going to get like one-tapped and I could maybe run away from them. We'll also buy 1 anvil, of course. And, we have no tanky... I took no armor, no magic resist. So I'm basically pure damage with this right now, and I definitely can easily die if I get caught. I'm not tanky at all. Whoa. Dude, what on earth is healing? Is it this freaking Milio? Like, my gosh, that guy just would not... I feel like there was healing coming through, and I don't even know what was healing the Pike, so that's why I went for him there. Nice fight, though. We still were able to win that. Still haven't lost a single round just yet. More anvils for us. We'll take the... We'll go crit. Dude, let's get the crit. Let's get our crit to 100%, huh? I'm just increasing my AD every single time I see it, because honestly, having really high AD I feel like would be the most fun. We have 500 so far. And of course, like, we still deal a ridiculous amount of damage to most squishy characters because we'd have so much lethality. I have 11,000 gained healing from my Chemomancers. You technically could sell stuff too. Like, for instance, I could totally sell this Mirage Blade for 2,000 gold, and I could look for even more anvils. It's always a possibility. Not Mal just standing there hitting the plant while this Mundo's like trying to deal damage to him, but he's not moving his clothesline in such a way to like really get them. Oh, he didn't res his ally. Dude, other Ezreal, I believe in you. Okay, well, see you later. They got kicked out too. What does other Ezreal even have? He has Draw Your Sword ×3. He tried to play for Talisman, and he did get a lethality roll, or I mean he has 40% Omnivamp and 20% movement speed. I'm kind of surprised that he lost. I feel like his build path wasn't that bad. Wait, I can reroll again? We have Draw Your Sword. We have Critical Strike chance is capped, and I can make it so I get more Critical Strike damage. This could be interesting to have. I might honestly want that more than this, because I could always level this up later on. But I could also do this as well. But this is interesting, because I might be able to get so much crit damage. This maxes your crit to be 50% for the rest of the game, but every single time that you do it, or each percentage you do over the 50% turns into critical strike damage. And of course, since I'd have ways of maybe being able to get a bunch of crit through the anvils, I possibly could, like, do stuff with it. I don't really know. Yeah, these guys are super tanky, so honestly, this is, like, a really difficult round for me to probably ever win against. As you can see, like, this Alawi's beating the crap out of me. But I didn't die yet. Yet. Oh, I died in the end. No, but my Thresh is still alive, and it looks like the Shyvana also is just dealing a ridiculous amount of true damage, so we still were able to get those guys and win. Wow, nice. There's only one team left, and we still haven't lost, so honestly, getting this crit technology that I was talking about to be powerful is probably not going to be happening. Sadly. Honestly, the best way to usually do anvil runs, or like the most fun, is when you also get fortune shards, because fortune shards will then generate more money, then that allows you to, of course, get so much gold, so you can get way more anvils to become like super OP. But that's okay. In the end, I mean, we'll see if they're able to beat us. I'm not gonna give them freebies. Not today. Well, it looks like, honestly, they die really fast, so... Oh my gosh. That guy has Elder, so that guy's gonna kill me instantly. Elder is, like, not balanced in Arena, it feels like. It does, like, way more damage than Summoner's Rift Arena. It feels like, but I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't. Whenever I see it, I just die so dang quick, though. Like, he literally killed me in, like, one auto attack. He has 800 AD. What? How am I ever supposed to deal with that? Hello? Oh my gosh, the Thresh shielding is so much. But it's not enough. They were able to beat us. This Gnar has such a crazy amount of AD. True Shot Prodigy, which can shoot an Ezreal ultimate. We have something that's on-hit related, which probably isn't really the best. We have Spell Wake, which creates a blast between us, which honestly does deal quite a bit of damage. In Summoner's Roulette. We'll take the Fortune Shard. I didn't realize that also gives you a Prismatic, so... Stat Amble, that is. We'll overcap our crit. We have 147 lethality now. I don't know how much armor that Gnar has. How much armor does he have? Where is he? 202? Okay, I mean, we're getting a little bit stronger, right? Oh my goodness, bro. Is that guy not just coming for me? Yeah, the Gnar still just... I guess it's actually a mixture of everybody. I'm not, like, that broken, I guess. Not anymore. But we had a buffer, at least, for a while, so there still might be the smallest chance that, not, like, now, but in the future we can do something to be able to beat them. Because we have 2 more rounds, I think, that we can lose and still play another one. Which is nice about the buffer. Unless my team is able to win through, like, cheesing. Aw, dang. At the end. Wait, who got... Oh. Wait. He already unlocked his Elder Dragon. Why does it say it again? Man, I honestly have so much, stats. 176 lethality now. But I still think it's not enough, because I don't have any way of getting heal cut. If we lose, we do not get kicked out. So we still can lose this and still have another chance of maybe getting something to allow us to be able to win. I keep on messing with my Q, honestly. I think that's a huge deal, but maybe now that they're, like, standing in a straight line, I could maybe get them. I almost killed Gnar! Did he die? He did. Oh, this could be it. This could be the win for, like, at least us winning this round. Nice, okay. So they are not out yet, though. There's still another round. Good one, though. Holy crap. Gamba Anvil? That just gives me a bunch of money and makes Anvil's cost way less. Now I have 235 lethality, so I basically deal true damage, which means that it just... Oh, nope, he has a little bit more armor. I guess this is probably him only being in Mega, though. But... Nice. I mean, that's good that we have that amount. Our total bonus critical strike damage is only 73%, which is honestly not that crazy. I mean, Infinity Edge is like 40. Oh. I'm so dead. There is literally no way to escape that. I should have died in a better spot. Now I can never get rezzed, can I? Oh, wait, I can. No! Dude, you need to res me so bad. I need to be alive. Oh, well, actually, it might still be down, because I unfortunately don't think I can come back from this. Sorry. Sorry, lads. We're not, it's not over, though, because we still don't get kicked out. Which is good, of course. Dude, that is crazy. How does he have so much AD? What does he get AD from? Bro, I gotta run hard. I don't think that you understand that it's literally not possible for me to survive ever versus this guy. He is literally, like, able to just run at me the entire time. And if I get hit, like, just a couple times, I'm instantly dead. But yeah, dude, I'll just, like, run away from him. Don't worry. I totally got this. Now I have a bunch of ability haste, I guess. I mean, I have, like, 400 at this point. But I'll try to run away even better than I was, I guess. We'll see. Boom! I was able to crit for like 1,300 on that last auto attack too. But nice, we were able to get the win in the end. Gosh, that took a while, but I mean, it was actually super difficult. As you can see, Shyvana, of course, dealing the most. Honestly, Shyvana inside of Arena is super busted, so I wouldn't put it past her to be able to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye.